Hi guys, welcome to We Resin, Texas. I have out a tray mold today, and I've got some DTF stickers. So I think I'm gonna put this like this, and then I'll cut these out and put these, you know, kind of around the whole tray. I don't know how much. I know it holds at least 11 ounces. Now that I do know that that's what it holds. And I'm gonna say this, and I did not realize this until I actually watched, well, my granddaughter was watching one of my videos last night, and I was sitting there and I was listening to it, because I mean, I don't watch my videos, guys. I mean, I don't. So unless you comment on something, I don't have a clue. And I know with what I'm about to say, it annoyed me. So I can just imagine the way I was breathing. I do. I breathe hard. I don't know. I always have. Well, not always, but ever since I had my stroke, for some reason, I breathe hard. So I totally apologize for that. And I am going to try. I am very self-conscious about it now. I'm very well aware. So I am going to do my best to kind of not do that. I didn't realize that the microphone was picking it up that much. So I'm gonna try my best not to do, you know, and try not to breathe so hard. It's kind of hard, but you know, like I said, I am aware of that now, and so I will be very cautious about it. And literally, I don't even have a microphone strapped to me. That's just my phone. So I don't know if maybe I need to move my phone up, maybe away from, move it up a lot further, and then zoom y'all in, so the microphone is not like level with my, because the phone comes like right below my eyes. So I may need to just move the phone up so the microphone is not right there, that close to me. But like I said, I am aware of it now, and I just want to say I'm very sorry. I did not realize that, you know. So, you know, if there's anything, and I take criticism very well. Don't bother me. So, you know, if there's something that I'm kind of doing or whatever, you know, that is annoying, or, you know, anything like that, let me know. because I don't know if you don't tell me. Now, I mean, you don't have to be like super hateful and ugly about it, you know. I mean, you can do it. You can tell people things in, you know, nice, respectful ways, and they don't, you know, I don't think they'll get offended. But yeah, you just have to tell me, because like I said, I don't know, because I don't watch my videos. So unless y'all tell me, I have no clue. I definitely want to make sure this is stirred up really, really good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pour this in. And I do want it up to the top, because I want to cover this top layer here. Because of course that's where the decals are going to go. So I definitely want the top covered, so I can and I don't really want, I may only be getting 2 layers in this little bad boy. I'm going to try to make it as thin as I can, because I really do want 2 layers at least, because that was my goal, was 2. But 2, this table here is not level, so I got to keep that in mind. So I may need to move it over to my other table so it'll level out. In case I don't need this much, I can take it out. And then I'm gonna have to find another mold quickly to get this in. Let me move this real fast, because I really don't want. But I'm trying to fill up my little koala bear over here, though. Now that I've got it poured, I didn't have enough. And I'm trying to talk loud enough that you guys can hear me. And then I guess this little koala bear, I'll just, I don't know, I'll paint him, I guess. Whatever color he's supposed to be. I've seen him brown, I've seen him gray. I've seen them all different colors, really. All right, that little guy is full. Okay, now if I can get this, I think the way I did it, I think it's gonna work. But right now, I don't really have much of a choice in that matter. So, just kind of bear with me until I can get my table leveled up. While we're waiting on that, I do have this little thing, and I told y'all we would demold it on the next video. But it's actually been a couple of videos, because it wasn't really ready yesterday. So we're going to unmold this from the other day. It's not super clear, so I don't like that.
Hey, Karen. You feel?
What do you need?
You did your bear again?
What do you need, Nevaeh?
I was asking if that was cured.
No, out.
That was touching it.
Okay, out. Yeah, it's not very clear. It's really cloudy. I wonder if I sand it. And it's not fully, it's still kind of sticky because it was real thin. And it is a matte mold too, so, you know, there's that. But I'm thinking I could put a little bit of epoxy in here and maybe shine it up. What do you guys think? Think we could do that? I mean, I know I can do it. It's just, I could do some UV resin and shine it up that way. That's probably what I'll do. I'm going to finish letting it cure because, like I said, it was a thin layer. So it's still kind of tacky a little bit. I'm going to let it cure, finish curing. And then I will put some UV resin on it, bling it up, and I will put the photos in whatever video it'll be whenever it's dry. But as soon as this gets cured, I will be back, and then we will go on with the next step. So I'll see y'all in just a minute. I knew I had a pink. Now they say that's fluorescent, but that does not look like a fluorescent pink. That just looks like pink. Okay. Let me scooch this out the way. I'm not going to mix a whole lot because, like I said, I only want a thin layer because I want to save room for my green. I mean, I don't mind adding to. You just can't take away. But really, your pink's not as thick as your green. Yeah, hopefully that's enough. Okay. All right, so we're going to add a little bit of this in there as well. And maybe I'm going to get a pink that I'm looking for, hopefully. And I already put my Tim Holtz watermelon up. Let's see. I'm going to grab this watermelon color out of here just because I just want to see, even if I put like a little small drop. Oh, I've also got the color Bubblegum in here. No, Gumball, my bad. So I've got Gumball. And I have the watermelon. What did I do with my watermelon? I don't even know what this gumball looks like. Let me grab a paper towel. That stuff may be so pink that I definitely probably may not want this in there. I've never... So that's what Gumball looks like. That's pretty red, if you ask me. I already know what watermelon looks like, or, well, I knew what it looked like in my thing the other day. Oh, now see, that's a bright red. I like the Gumball better, which I know it's going to turn pink but that gumball may be actually the color that I'm going for. I didn't shake this up. Don't know till you try, right? Okay, let me get this over here to where I can get ready to pour it. Not that it, you know. Now what did I do with my water? Oh, here it is. Okay. I'm gonna stir this slow. I'm hoping I'm in camera now that I've moved everything around. Well, that's definitely gonna be a pink, so I think I'm gonna add a little bit of that to this, and we'll see what happens. Oh, and I probably just put way too much water in there. That's just my luck. It's about how my luck runs. It's not gonna mix up, you guys. Well, I mean, I guess that'll be pretty. To be honest, I mean, that pink is like really not the color pink I was kind of going for. I mean, it's okay if you're wanting a pink ice cream, but that's not what color I was going for. Do I have a red dye? If I have a red dye, I could maybe add a little bit of that red to that. Plus, I'm gonna have to add more powder because this is way too watery. That might look pretty cool marbled though, considering on how, you know, watermelon is a lighter pink and then a darker and a lighter. That might be pretty cool marbled. All right, let me add a little bit more powder with that because that's definitely too runny. And like I said, if I have a little extra, I got that one mold over there that I can pour. I'm gonna do 2 drops this time. And I think I'm gonna swirl it a little bit. And then I'm gonna pour it in. Because I think it'll look pretty cool, kind of ribboned through there. You know, because like I said, I mean, watermelon is all different. And I'm only doing a thin coat. I'm not doing definitely gonna be dipping some out. Just like I did earlier. I say thin coat and I do a thick coat. Go figure, people. But I want to make sure it's all the way around the whole mold. I want to see pink everywhere, not in just one spot. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I should have just poured it around the edges. I would have made my life a lot simpler. But, hey, who needs simple, right? I guess nobody. I don't need simple. Kind of reminds me of icing a cake. back in the day with my mom. Just icing cakes and getting orders ready to go out. I'm sure that will fill in any. Like I said, I'm gonna try to smooth that out as best as I can, though. I don't wanna. I don't know what I was thinking. Obviously, I wasn't thinking, because I knew I needed green, but I should have just thought about going around the edge, because I could take the green and pour it all. Well, no, I can't either. I don't know that that green will fill in this whole. Okay. All right, guys, I'm gonna get this poured in something, and I will be back as soon as this is dry and we get ready for the next step. See you in a bit. All right, guys, we're back for the next layer. And this is what I was going to show you, because I had a lot left over. This here, all I did was just take it and spoon it around my bowl here and let it dry. And all you have to do is, once it's dry, just squeeze your bowl and it'll all fall down in there. Now, this is what I'm talking when I say that it's Terrazzo chips. This is for EcoPour. So normally you have to buy these, or you can make your own. So this way, if you're doing like an EcoPour, keep all your pieces like this, because you can throw those for decoration, for, you know, chips into your EcoPour, and make it look like almost like kind of like a stained glass look, I guess, you know, with the different chips all off in there. So yeah, don't throw them away. Just if you know, either pour it out on a silicone mat, or, you know, whatever. Granted, some of these are really thick, but you can break them off smaller. And all I do is just kind of, I let them dry, and I have a bowl, a little daisy bowl, that I've just been pouring them all in. Granted, I need to get a different one so I can, you know, keep my colors separated, but yeah, that's all I do. That way, you know, because I know those, I know these chips are expensive. That I can tell you. So if you can save them, I would save them. Because yeah, they're they're kind of pricey when you go to buy them. And there's no sense in buying them when you already can have them, because you can make your own. Also forgot I had acrylic ink. So I'm going to try this also if I don't get the color that I want out of these two mica powders. I'm going to use this bowl because I think that'll be enough to fill that one. And then I've got to find a bowl to put, or some kind of container to put all those in. So that way I can kind of keep my colors separated. Okay. Or I could take some of this out. You know, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll take some of it out and add, just in case. Because I mean, I can always make something totally different with this here. Pour this in, because it's going to thicken up here in just a few minutes, and I don't want it too thick. And then I'm going to move it to my other table over here, so I can make sure that I have it right where I need it. I asked her what time it was. Now she's going to tell me every few seconds. Okay, let me move this over here. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to get it picked up. Okay, guys, that is that for right now. I will bring you guys back as soon as that is ready to demold in about probably about 30 to 45 minutes. I'll bring you guys back and we'll demold everything. See you in a bit. Okay, guys, we're back. Time to demold this little bad boy. The big reveal. Let's see how this one turned out. I think this one's gonna be stinking cute. I like this mold. This mold is good and stiff. Really nice. I don't even know really where I got this mold. I might have got it off of Amazon. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3. And that's all I had to do anyway, because we already know this is white. I got a little pink coming through, which will be fine. But yeah, that turned out kind of cute. I mean, I'm definitely going to have to lightly sand the edges here. But that's okay. But it kind of looks like, you know, it's kind of what I was going for. But that's okay. I need to sand. I don't even know what I did with them. I don't see them. All right, guys, give me just a minute and let me try to locate them. Hold on just a minute. Okay, I found them. I found them. And then I thought about putting that right there in the center. And with UV DTFs, you get one shot. So you better know where you want it before you lay it down. Now, I can tell you, what I like to do, and I like to trim them. So that way I can get, I can get it in more, I have more space, in other words. Because if you use all this, of course, you've got, you got a whole lot of area. And I'm really hoping this clear is not, I'll leave that much. That clear is hopefully not going to show a whole lot on here. That's kind of why I'm doing it in a ziggity zig pattern, so it doesn't show as bad. But see, when you trim it, then you have more, you actually have more space here in your section that you, and then what I like to do, I will get it positioned where I want it, and that looks just about perfect. I'm gonna take me a piece of painter's tape, and I'm gonna tape it down on one side. This just keeps it from moving, and all that. And then you can take your backing, and this is really hard, so instead of fighting with it, just take you 2 pieces of tape, put one on the back, one on the front. Well, technically I'm supposed to do it up here, but, and then it will, well, it's supposed to pull apart. But this is not wanting to do that, is it? But the only thing is, you don't let your tape touch. Yeah, this is going to be a booger. Okay. Why? I don't know. Normally, they're not this difficult. Okay, so now that I've got it started, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it right back into position where I wanted it. Make sure it's straight. going to tape that back down. I know it's not sticking very well, but it's sticking enough for me to position it. Okay, now I'm going to pick it up, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to peel here, and I'm going to cut this off, the backing, just like that. Then you can lay it down and you can press it. And then it's set, it's not going anywhere. Okay, then you can lift this up. And let me grab me a squeegee, because I like doing them with squeegees better than doing them with my fingers, because my kid came in here and she's really in my way. Okay. Now, you can get a squeegee and just squeegee. That way you can get down here with all the air. Make sure you get all your air bubbles out. And like I said, that you are going to be able to see that. But I may take a knife and just kind of, I'm hoping once that I get my, and I may, after I get all this on here and get everything on that I want to get on, what I may do is take and get like some alcohol ink and just dab all around, you know, these, so you can't really see them. Kind of make it like a watercolor effect, maybe. That's why I like to cut as close to them as I can, so they don't show. Especially if you're trying to use them for stickers and you're using them on something like this. I mean, granted, you have to leave enough ledge to where you can, you know, you can grab it, but because I wasn't having any luck with the, I have better luck this way, I think. Oh, well, these are, well, no, these are supposed to be DTF. Oh, that's right. I got to peel this top off. Duh. What am I thinking? Obviously, I'm not. And I should have placed this somewhere before I... Yeah, I forgot I got to take that. And I cut all my nails off. So I have no nails anymore. Now I've got to find my, let's see if I can pick it up with this. Now this I do got to fight with, because that's my letter and I need that. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. See, sometimes if you go at a different angle, then, they'll stick. Okay. I knew that was a DTF. I was like, what in the world? And once you get it, you get it picked up and you get it started, just lay it flat and peel back and roll real gently. And then there you have it. So, I'll take a little black marker or something, and hopefully you won't see it once I put epoxy in there. Just a note to self that UV DTFs, they're only good for a year, and they're not really good for any more after that. I mean, they are, because obviously I've had these for quite some time and I'm still using them. So, I mean, you can. They say they're not any good, but I mean, obviously you see me using it here, and I'm not having any issues. Well, I had an issue with that one, but that was a me error. And these here, I don't think I've had very long. That's why they're so easy to pull up. Because I don't think I've had these long at all. I definitely want some of these little green ones here. Children of the corn. I'm like Sheila now. That's what they are. They're children of the corn. All of them. All kids. They're children of the corn, including the grown big ones.
I'll have to finish it later.
Why?
Because I have to have phone conversations.
Well, go get on that other computer in there. It's all got the same thing.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna start placing, well, I don't know. I want to put kind of a couple of more of these watermelons down. Let's see. I know I'll probably use this big one on the back.
Excuse me, guys.
I'll probably use that big one since I've already got, unless I maybe put it there. I kind of like this. I mean, I'm kind of running out of options, really. I mean, I don't want it too crowded. I know I want this little cluster. I think I'll put that there. And then I have some of these smaller ones. And then I have some of these little medium-sized ones. And then I also have these. Hey guys, sorry about the video. Didn't realize some of it was missing. It must have got lost during transition from one device to the other. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button, and hit the bell icon for future notifications when I upload new videos. And I want to just say thank you to all my subscribers for being there and subscribing to my channel. You are the best, and I hope you enjoyed the videos and the photos. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great one. Bye.